Have you ever stopped to question what you know about the Declaration of Independence and the French Revolution? It might surprise you to learn that these monumental events in history are often misunderstood or misremembered. Common knowledge, it seems, isn't always so common after all. Our perception of history is shaped by the tales we've been told, the books we've read, and sometimes the movies we've watched. But what if I told you that the Declaration of Independence, a pivotal moment in American history, happened before the French Revolution and played a significant role in shaping it? Yes, that's right. The ripple effects of this landmark event stretched across the Atlantic and seeped into the fabric of French society, influencing a revolution that would forever change the course of history. So strap in, history buffs. It's time to challenge what we think we know. Let's delve deeper into these events and uncover the truth. The Declaration of Independence, an event that reshaped the world, but do we truly understand its magnitude? Now let's delve into the heart of the matter, the Declaration of Independence. This significant document, signed on July 4, 1776, was a profound statement from the 13 American colonies asserting their freedom from the British Empire. But it was much more than a mere political decree. It was a philosophical manifesto that challenged the established norms of the time, championing the principles of equality, individual rights, and self-governance. The document's preamble, with its eloquent language and lofty ideals, set forth a new vision for society. It proclaimed, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal," a revolutionary concept in a world where monarchy and aristocracy were the norm. This assertion of equality and inherent rights was groundbreaking and sent shockwaves through the world. The Declaration not only marked the birth of a new nation, but also sparked a transformation in the American society. It established a democracy based on the idea of popular sovereignty, where power resided with the people. It laid the groundwork for the United States Constitution and the Bill of Rights, shaping the political landscape of the emerging nation and establishing a model for other countries to follow. But the influence of the Declaration of Independence extended far beyond American shores. It became a beacon of hope for oppressed people around the globe, inspiring movements for freedom and equality. It provided a philosophical foundation that challenged the legitimacy of monarchies and paved the way for the rise of modern democracies. This revolutionary document was not just a declaration of independence from Britain, but a declaration of a new world order, one where people had the right to determine their own destiny. It marked a shift in global consciousness, a shift towards freedom, equality, and self-determination. Now that we've explored the Declaration of Independence, it's time to turn our focus to the French Revolution. The French Revolution, a tumultuous time that forever changed the course of history. In the late 18th century, France was a powder keg, brimming with social unrest, economic hardships, and political corruption. The common people, the Third Estate, made up more than 90% of the population. Yet they were sidelined, burdened by heavy taxes, while the nobility and clergy lived in relative luxury. This was a society on the brink, a society yearning for change. And so began the French Revolution. A decade of political turmoil and societal upheaval that would see the end of centuries-old institutions and the rise of radical new ideas. The revolution began in earnest in 1789 with the storming of the Bastille, a state prison that had become a symbol of the monarchy's absolute power and arbitrary justice. This was more than just an attack on a prison, it was a decisive blow against the old regime, a statement of intent from a people who had had enough. In the years that followed, France was transformed. The monarchy was abolished, King Louis XVI was executed, and the country became a republic. The revolutionaries introduced a new calendar, a new legal system, and a new political structure. They championed the ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity, ideals that resonate to this day. But the revolution was not a straightforward march towards progress. It was a time of great violence and instability, marked by the Reign of Terror when thousands were executed in the name of safeguarding the revolution. It was a time of radical change, but also of great uncertainty and fear. Yet, despite the turmoil, the French Revolution brought about profound societal change. It broke down the old hierarchies, challenged the divine right of kings, and introduced the concept of popular sovereignty. It was a revolution of the people, for the people. But how are these two monumental events connected? Let's find out. Can an event on one continent influence a revolution on another? The answer is a resounding yes. As we delve deeper into the connection between the American Declaration of Independence and the French Revolution, this truth becomes even more apparent. The influence of the Declaration was not confined to the borders of the New World. It traveled across the Atlantic, sowing seeds of change in the Old World. The Declaration of Independence, with its powerful assertion of unalienable rights and the consent of the governed, was a beacon of hope for those seeking liberty in France. It was a powerful statement of democratic principles and human rights that resonated with the oppressed French citizens, stirring in them a desire for change. The ideas of freedom, equality, and democracy, so eloquently expressed in the Declaration, were carried across the Atlantic by French philosophers, diplomats, and soldiers who had supported the American cause. These ideas found fertile ground in France, a nation struggling under the weight of a corrupt monarchy and an unjust social system. The Declaration served as a blueprint of sorts, a model for the French citizens to emulate in their quest for liberty. The French Revolution, which erupted a mere 13 years after the American Declaration of Independence, was deeply influenced by the ideals expressed in the Declaration. The French Declaration of the Rights of Man and Citizen, a fundamental document of the French Revolution, bears striking similarities to its American counterpart. It, too, asserted the rights of individuals and the power of the people. The echoes of the American Declaration of Independence are clear and undeniable in this French document. The influence of the Declaration of Independence was not just theoretical, it had a profound practical impact as well. It served as a tangible proof that revolution against a tyrannical rule was possible, and that a new nation could be forged on the principles of liberty, equality, and fraternity. The impact of the Declaration of Independence went far beyond the American shores, reaching even the heart of Europe. We've seen how these events were interconnected, but what's their legacy? To truly appreciate the legacy of the Declaration of Independence and the French Revolution, one must look at the world today. Let's start with the Declaration of Independence. It not only shaped the United States as a nation, but also set a precedent for the world. The Declaration's audacious assertion that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, was a revolutionary idea. It was a challenge to the age-old systems of monarchy and aristocracy. It was a call for democracy. And indeed, we see the effects of this call in many corners of the world today. The principles of democracy, the rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, these continue to shape political ideologies and movements. They're enshrined in the constitutions and laws of many nations, and they inspire those who continue to fight for freedom and equality. Now let's turn to the French Revolution. Its impact is equally profound. The revolution, motivated in part by the ideals of the Declaration of Independence, not only overthrew the monarchy in France but also sparked a wave of revolutions across Europe. Its rallying cry, liberty, equality, fraternity, became the mantra of those seeking to overturn the old order. The French Revolution, with its focus on social and political reform, helped to shape modern political ideologies. It paved the way for the rise of nationalism and the spread of democratic ideals. It also led to the codification of civil laws, which continue to underpin legal systems across the globe. So, as we look around us today, we see a world that has been profoundly shaped by these two pivotal events. The echoes of the Declaration of Independence and the French Revolution are heard in every movement for freedom, in every cry for equality, in every demand for justice. These events, though centuries old, still resonate with us today, reminding us of the power of the people. We've traveled through time, unraveled misconceptions, and discovered the true connection between the Declaration of Independence and the French Revolution. We've seen how the former, a beacon of freedom and self-governance, ignited the spark of the latter, inspiring the oppressed French citizens to rise against their monarchy. This is not just a tale of two nations, but a testament to the power of ideas and their ability to transcend borders and cultures. Our exploration underscores the importance of understanding history. It's not just about dates and events, but about the interconnections, the influences, and the untold stories. The past shapes the present and informs the future. It's a continuous thread, woven intricately with the fabric of human civilization. I hope this journey has been enlightening for you. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Until next time, keep questioning and keep learning.